In this series, I'm going to show you the basics of Italian cooking.
From a classic carbonara to Neapolitan pizza, I'll be cooking my favorite traditional dishes that I was brought up on. And the good news is, they are super simple.
This is Italian food made easy.
Mambo Italiano, try an angelada with the fish bacala.
Today, I'm going to show you a dish that is on the Da Campo's table at least once a week, and is the humble risotto. Now, if you want to make a good risotto, we're gonna have to start with the rice. I personally think that using arbori rice, you cannot go wrong. This is a rice that comes from the north of Italy, but I want to show you something. What you need to look into a good risotto rice, you want a round grain of rice. This is gonna absorb all the flavors to perfection. I like to use peppers, red and yellow peppers, and courgettes. And the reason why I do that, because I like to see colors in my risotto. When we chop them, we need to make sure more or less the size of the vegetable are the same size of the onions. I like to use, when I do a risotto, a big, large pan. I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of thyme leaves. I would like to release the flavor into the oil. Once there is no more popping away, first vegetable to go in is the onions. I do like the red onions because they're sweeter. After the onions, we're gonna go with peppers. Straight away, in. Like this. I don't want to add the courgettes yet because courgettes is a quite soft vegetable. I don't want it to overcook it. And it's very, very important at this stage that the heat is not too high because we want to gentle soften all the vegetable. We don't want to give too much color to this vegetable. So after about a minute, we're gonna start to add in the courgettes.
It's really important to add salt to help get rid of the water from the vegetables.
There is one thing that you should never do, is to burn the vegetables, because that flavor is going to stay with you until the end of the risotto, and we don't want that. We want creaminess, we don't want burning bits.
Cook for 10 minutes.
Now is the time to add the rice. The portion is very simple. Look what I do. For each person, I will give them a handful. Trust me, one handful per person, more than enough.
Keep mixing for 2 to 3 minutes.
By toasting the rice first, I make sure that the rice stays al dente until the end.
Time to add the wine.
These bubbles here, what is telling me that the alcohol is going away, but yet the flavor of the wine stays in. And then we're gonna start to add vegetable stock a little bit at a time. And what you do, you start with one ladle. When the rice absorbs that ladle of stock, then you add another one. Don't add too much stock at the beginning. People now, they say to me, yeah, but when you make a risotto, you have to stay there for 18 minutes to cook the rice. But what have you got better to do in your life that you can spend 18 minutes cooking your own dinner? Now is the time to introduce the peas to the risotto. Peas, meet the risotto, risotto, meet the peas. Straight in. Let's talk about the colors in this risotto. This is a piece of art. Now, in, look, look at that. That is just beautiful. But now, you make this risotto very creamy without adding any cream or anything like that. Literally just butter. That goes in, right in the middle. We're gonna put the cheese on top of the butter. And the only thing that you have to do is to keep stirring. Look, you can see it's happening in the middle. That's the kind of creaminess you want. Okay, so this is ready now. Let me put this together. Look at that creaminess. Straight in the middle. Bello, bello, bello. Now, the last touch, just put some shavings and parmesan right on top. The humble risotto just became a piece of art. Yes!